皆さんこんにちは、TokyoMTG のKaiです。Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kai from TokyoMTG. Have you seen an Alpha Shivan Dragon before? Maybe. What about a Beta Mox Ruby? But I guess you haven't seen a whole set of Alpha, so please welcome my guest for today, who's also my boss.
Bye-bye.
Hey, how did you make it here, Heiko?
Hey Kai, nice to meet you.
Nice
Finally
to meet
I'm on camera. I mean, everybody knows this card, right?
Yeah, so this is the legendary Black Lotus, everyone, and it's from Alpha, the first set of Magic. Right next to the Black Lotus, we do have a Shivan Dragon.
Have you ever played with that card? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I played with the card. It was in 7th edition, like white border, kind of ugly. But this is
also the wrong artwork.
Yeah, this is the original Shivan Dragon. You know, even in Alpha, 6 mana, 5/5, pumps for a lot of mana, just finishes the game pretty quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, this super star
show
creature.
Show
right?
them again the Lotus. Right?
So we got the Alpha Lotus right here.
And then this is the Beta Lotus.
So they kind of look the same, but if you...
Right. I mean, they're both black border, which is
right.
what like most people that play like to look for when they pimp their deck.
Yeah.
Because black border is just cooler than
right.
this one, which is like the cheaper version,
that
I want to say.
The budget version of Lotus. Right. Unlimited.
I mean, you're still shelling out a couple $1,000s for these. But, I mean, especially because this one's a nice condition. When we were buying this collection, we were told that everything would be SP or better. And it turned out that was actually true, which is especially insane for these old cards. Yeah, if you just want to show
because
some.
as you can see, like these cards look really nice, and even in the camera, so you can see like maybe they came out of a pack and got in a sleeve immediately.
Who knows, right? And like the thing is with these old cards, the nicer they are, because it's so unlikely for them to be in nice condition.
Yeah.
Then the more expensive they will get, and like I'll just take one out of the sleeve. It's always kind of scary to do this, but here's Granite Gargoyle, and yeah, this is just a rare from Alpha, which by default almost definitely makes it like $100 at least.
Oh wow!
And then
did people even play with sleeves back in the day? Do you know?
I didn't in the beginning. I mean, like, why would you put cards in sleeves?
Yeah.
Like, it just seems strange, right?
Right.
Like, I'll just show this here, right?
Gentlemen, this is an Alpha Savannah Alliance. One mana 2/1. Heavy beats.
Right, and it's super nice. Like, I don't know how well this comes across on the camera, but yeah. So the only one thing that's kind of not perfect about this card is the centering, which is also something that people look at BGS when grading cards.
Oh,
like,
this is already
whether,
an issue?
Whether it's centered, and like this is very minor, but it's still not 50-50 perfect.
Right.
So it's probably not going to get the top grade.
Also, something I want to point out is that on Alpha and Beta cards, you do have like a little white dot or something. It looks like a dot to me in these corners. Maybe you've seen them, but not in all the corners.
Well, generally,
maybe
generally you're going to have them, but here's the thing. You might have seen this card before in your life.
Yep.
Do you know this card? What does it do?
Yeah, I mean, it casts Delmore Secrets and Lightning Bolts. So yeah, this is Volcanic Island from Beta.
I guess that's a good thing that this card does. Yeah, I hear blue mana is pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look at the Beta Volcanic Island, actually I've had somebody point out to me from my own personal Beta Volcanic that I used to own, like, hey, this card isn't real because it doesn't have the dots in the bottom.
Oh wow.
Actually, this makes it real because the Beta Volcanic Island is one of the few cards that is missing the dots, and it's actually authentic, and it's one way to tell.
Interesting.
So this is something like that's odd about collecting Magic. Like, there's just all these things that you kind of need to know.
So yeah, Heiko, I get that. Like all these cards were printed in '93, and they're kind of old. But are they like playable now in like modern Legacy? Are there like a couple of them?
Yeah, I mean, so back in the day, the spells used to be really strong, which means that even to this day, like, no matter how old the spells, sometimes they're actually just good enough. And I mean, have you heard of this format called Legacy before?
You know, I played sometimes.
Okay, so maybe you know this card. It
wow.
costs 1 white mana.
Yeah. Swords of Plowshares from Alpha. Probably the best removal spell of all time in Magic.
I mean, Fatal Push is also pretty
good. Fatal Push is also kind of good.
So that's the fun part, right? Like, they're printing something as obviously pushed as Fatal Push, and still, this card is just better.
Yeah.
Like, it just does everything that you need for 1 mana, and the drawback is not that bad.
I mean, this kills a Merit Lage, so.
Woohoo! So Social Plowshares, good printing back in the day.
Oh wow!
And then beyond that, I mean, so there's other formats these days. There's obviously Commander.
Right.
Commander is still super popular, and like one of the first spells that got printed and still good to this day. Good old
Wrath of God. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. For 4 mana.
Right. It's just
pretty good.
It just does it all. It's just super
For
simple.
4 mana.
And I mean, when Richard Garfield made this game, he obviously thought of some effects that are just like very basic and simple, and like that just need to be in the game.
Yep.
And it turns out that this was just the sweet spot, where like it's just good enough to be played everywhere. And so this card is also really expensive if you want to pimp your deck.
Winter Orb. This card is basically the police in Magic, you know, no fun for anyone. You gotta untap only 1 land. They exist since Alpha, and it got a reprint in one of the newest sets.
Eternal Masters?
Eternal Masters, I think, yeah. That's just how good this card is.
This card has by far the coolest German name of any card ever.
It's the Frostbringer, you know.
How insane is this, right?
It brings the frost, you know.
Brings the frost right to your doorstep.
So we got all these awesome cards from Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and so on. But Heiko, I mean, where can I get them? I really want to have a light Alpha Black Lotus.
Well, I mean, for you personally, they're right in front of you right now.
Right.
So we can talk about this after the camera is off. But if you guys are interested in buying any of these cards, either check out TokyoMTG.com, where these will be available eventually. I mean, some might not always be available right away because they are in for grading or they already sold. But in general, we will be posting these on our website. And the other option is also if you visit us at any of the upcoming GP events that we're going to.
Definitely.
We're going to have a booth at all kinds of events, including Kyoto in Japan, and also multiple events overseas. So if you want any of these cards and want to see them in person first, maybe just message us through the website, and then we can arrange so that you can get these cards, and we'll make it work.
Definitely. Thank you very much for coming today. This is an awesome collection, everyone. This is just absolutely nuts. You know, I haven't seen such a collection in my whole life. So for the time being, I'm gonna play with some Alpha cards, and so thank you very much for watching.
Just don't play with yourself.
Okay.
これが海外 MTG でしたがいかがでしたか。これからこのシリーズが毎月アップされるんですけれども、次回もまた楽しみにしてくださいね。あとは東京 MTG ウィンテージオープンやボックスオープニングのビデオもありますので、そこも見てくださいね。気に入ってくれたら LIKE やコメントまたはチャンネル登録もお願いします。以上、東京 MTG のKaiでした。See you guys! This was Kai from Tokyo MTG. Thank you.